Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by JOLI Robinson and Jules DRAYER. We're gonna look at how Aladdin should have ended, from how it should have ended. So let's check this out. Here we go.
But they just get married in the end, in the original, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then he kills her.
Aladdin, you just won Heart of the Princess. What are you gonna do next?
I don't know. I'm suddenly not okay with lying to everyone.
Actually, your line is, Genie, I'm gonna set you free.
I can't. What if they find out I'm not really a prince?
Did you take your dum-dum pills this morning? You think this is pretend? Did you forget the song and dance number we paraded through the city? I granted your wish. So guess what? You are a prince! Oh! Okay, let me break it down for you, Al. If someone evil got this lamp and wished to be a sultan or a wizard, boom! They would actually become those things. Which means you actually have 75 golden camels. And you are literally strong as 10 men. I thought that line was a bit extreme, but hey, it was a fun rhyme. Earth to Al. We altered your history, goof. You are a prince. So stop whining, you idiot. I mean, how much do I gotta hit you with this?
I still feel like a lying liar.
Then tell her the truth! We've literally been saying that to you this whole time. Don't even phase her.
Okay, fine.
Al, don't forget to take this with you.
Oh, right.
That could be a mess. One I definitely wouldn't want to clean up.
So
Hey, that was a good
I'm
reference.
A prince,
Yeah.
but it's all because I made a wish.
So you inherited royalty without doing anything to earn it?
Yeah.
Sounds exactly like a true prince to me.
You've fallen in love after only one day. How realistic. You two shall
So
be
good.
married at once. Yay! I now pronounce you husband and wife. Oh, I always cry at weddings. Come here, Boo.
Genie, thank you so much. I'm gonna keep my promise and set you free. But first, I'd like you to grant Jasmine one wish.
Oh, heck, why not?
I wish for this story to never be made into a live-action cash grab.
Done!
Or I'll see what I can do.
What?
Nothing. Done.
And now, Genie...
You sure you don't want to pass it around, make sure everybody else got their wishes in? I mean, we could fix a lot of problems, huh? Nope. All right.
Oh,
Do you think Jafar will be upset about this? You're right. He'll be upset. I shouldn't tell him. Iago should be back with the lamp any minute now.
That was cute.
The imitation of Robin Williams was
Oh,
on.
spot
That was
on.
very, very good. That
Oh.
was really good. I'm glad that they added that.
I was like, wow, did he actually like reprise this role? Because it's, I mean, obviously not because this was made recently.
They made a really good reference in there when he walked away. He's like, that's not a mess I'd like to clean up. It sounded just like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Well,
That was really good.
All
Yeah.
of that was predominantly taken from lines from Aladdin. Like even Mrs. Doubtfire, he imitated his own role in Aladdin, the King of Thieves, the 40 Thieves or whatever. The third one, the third installment of Aladdin, he has a whole like Mrs. Doubtfire cameo.
Yeah.
In that movie. It was interesting because initially it's like it seemed like he was just going over the whole movie and like all the things. I'm like, well, this doesn't feel like a joke because it just feels like all the things from the movie compressed into one scene. I did think about that when I was a kid. I'm like, how come none of these things are actually true? Like him being stronger than 10 men, what happened to all his subjects? What happened to the golden camels? Like, where is all that stuff? Is it just like tucked away in a corner somewhere? Like, what's going on? He wished to be a prince, so he should be a prince. It's a movie, it's a cartoon, so none of that has any consequences, but it was weird. It didn't carry through. He did really just have to come forward with the truth, and that would have solved a lot of problems. He tried. He did try, if you remember the cartoon.
Yeah, maybe it was a metaphor. Maybe he was a prince in his head all along. Maybe that's
terrible.
what it was.
Terrible.
The genie granted the wish, but not in the way he thought.
Yeah.
Right?
Little loophole. Little genie loophole there.
Gotta think.
Did you guys see the live action one?
No.
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 Not yet.
Not yet. Are you gonna see it? All right.
I watched
Don't
it.
do it.
No?
I saw
I
it.
wouldn't.
Really?
I saw it.
What'd you think?
It was.
You loved it.
No. I seem to be the only one around me who didn't like it though. It
Really?
seemed like
Oh,
everybody
no.
around me loved
Oh
it.
no, that's the worst.
But I was talking to a Disney marketing guy last night. I'm like, is this a safe conversation? Because
Can I be honest?
Because I really wasn't into it. He seemed to take it like a champ. He's like, it doesn't, like, and I told him too, I'm like, it doesn't matter if I don't like it, because you're making gobs of money off of it. He's like,
Yeah,
that's
they're like,
true.
we're on to the next one.
Yeah, he's like, we're good. But I told him what I really wanted was a shot-for-shot adaptation of Aladdin the cartoon. And he's like, well, you'll get one of those soon. And I'm like, ooh, fun.
Okay.
Not Aladdin, but a different one.
Yeah.
So I can't say exactly which one because the conversation was in confidence, but I've said too much. Her whole thing was saying, you know, so wait, you didn't earn any of this and now you're a prince? He's like, that sounds about right.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
exactly what
much.
a prince sounds
Spot
like.
on.
I'm like,
Yeah.
wow. That was spot on. How sad. And that still goes on to this day.
Yeah.
That's like really true nepotism right there. It's worst. Like, oh my gosh. And the Sultan is like, oh, you fell in love after a day?
Great.
Sounds realistic to me. As a kid, I did wonder about this because he goes like, why don't you pass around the lamp for just a couple minutes and like not
I know,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Oh my
I really
gosh.
like that.
Seriously, I like that line. Yeah.
cure world hunger?
Are you sure?
You
sure?
know,
All right.
cure impotence for every man on earth.
Oh my god.
Make orgasms easier for every woman on earth.
I love it how that's where your brain
Yeah,
goes.
it's like give
Priorities.
Mine is
He's
like
like
all
priorities.
the KFC in the world.
All the
Okay.
yeah.
Without getting fat, yeah.
just like food for everybody, a nice house for everybody.
Yeah.
Take away the money system and just like let's go back
Yeah.
to the bartering system. Don't need money anymore. Like,
Live
we'll
off
just,
the land.
We'll just have machines do all the work, and we'll basically like be fat people in Wall-E. You know, that's what we need.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, with
That's
the wheelchairs.
another Disney movie right
Oh
there.
my gosh.
So there are so many wishes I could have thought of before giving up the lamp, but it's like they didn't
Yeah.
establish anything where the lamp disappears like the Dragon Balls and someone has to go looking for it again. Have you
Yeah.
guys seen Dragon Ball Z at all?
Yeah.
You've seen
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. So like after the wish is made, then it disperses. It's not like that. They never established it. So conceivably, I mean Jafar
It's
used
still
it.
like hanging around, yeah.
Jafar used it too, and like all that. Anyway, it just seemed like there were so many wishes that he could have done. What are some wishes y'all think he
Yeah,
could have
tell
done?
us.
You tell me.
I
What
have
are
so
some wishes?
many.
What? Like what? I genuinely want to know. What
Well,
are the wishes?
I said the first one, all the KFC in the I that's
Are you genuinely saying
That's
that?
a selfish decision.
Let's not go with the joke. What would you
Okay.
actually ask for?
Ooh, I might need a second for that. I might need to really think. Is there a limit of wishes that I have?
No, you can, I think
3.
we can riff for a little while.
Okay.
here.
Oh my goodness. World peace.
That's what I said.
World peace.
Yeah, world peace. Like no more war. Take out
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
that's
can you
everyone's
imagine
answer.
if we stopped having wars?
Yeah.
My God.
I think that, and then like for people to see the big picture a little bit more than they do right now. See the big picture, what's important in life versus what is not.
I would want technology of. I mean, I guess if you had world peace, technology would advance for human
Yes.
civilization a lot quicker.
Right.
But I was gonna
Yeah.
say like, how about the ability to travel like at light speed or faster than light speed, so we can get to other planets because
Yeah.
this one will expire at some point.
Oh, I'd want to be invisible. I'd love to just be wherever I want without being seen.
Honey, you already are invisible.
I know.
Nobody gives a damn.
God.
Shut up, Mom. Leave me alone.
Nobody notices. You've got a great radio face.
Oh my God.
That was her mom's joke. That's not mine.
Oh man, I did radio too.
Yeah, like the ability to travel to other planets like that would
Yeah.
be amazing.
Yeah.
Long, like forever lasting life. How about that? You know, the fountain of youth.
Would you want to live
I would
forever,
not want
though?
to live forever.
Maybe
God,
the choice.
No.
The choice
I want
to
the
live
choice.
forever.
I want the choice. Part of the reason I don't read more than I do now is because I'm like, we only have so much time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta make sure
Gotta
I'm
go.
getting all my shit in. Like I got things to do.
That's why I get so confused when I see old people moving so slow. I'm like, you only got so much time left.
Yeah.
Like,
What are you
hurry it up.
Wow.
But yeah, the ability to be invisible would be nice as well. You could be wherever you want, listening to whoever's conversations.
It just sounds like you're a stalker.
Hey, own it if you are. It's cool.
Man,
Not like
That's something
indefinite. Not like I say. Like the power to be invisible.
She's
when
just
you
saying,
want.
yeah, she would be.
That, yeah,
a
not
really
like
good
it's not
stalker,
indefinitely.
I would love to be invisible. Yeah, I would love to do that. That would
This
be
is,
really nice.
seems like we have a whole conversation waiting for this when this video's over. What about you?
So. Well, how about instead of like zooming off to another planet, we just fix this one? That'd be this. Like, let's fix the environment.
No.
Everyone needs to stop working so damn much. The fact that it's like 40-hour work weeks
Yeah,
are normal are
that's-
like insane. I think that
but
causes
that's
so many
here.
problems.
I don't think that's everywhere.
There's a lot of places.
God,
a lot of
I
people
know,
know how to
most
work
places,
really hard.
yeah.
So like fixing that, like everyone can survive.
Yeah, everyone
no
has
one's
enough.
worried about
Yeah.
surviving.
Yeah.
The
And then we see where everything
Everyone's
is.
thriving, not surviving.
Thriving.
There
The,
we
the
go.
end here with Jafar like going, he'll be back any second. This is cool because I always wonder sometimes like, what are the bad guys doing right now? Like they're just waiting around, not doing nothing, like just hanging
Like no
out.
other life, yeah.
Like, what are you up to right now? That's never made clear oftentimes in movies. It's like you come in and the bad guy's like, ready for this meeting to happen. But what were you doing
The
up
3
until
hours
then?
before.
Yeah.
Did you have breakfast? Yeah.
Just
like,
that.
Were
Just
you
that.
at the gym, like watching a movie? Like, what's going on? So anyway, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thank you to How It Should Have Ended for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciated. Be sure to check out JOLI and Jules on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, and vlogs. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Julie Robinson.
And
Jules.
peace out.